Hey guys, it's Craig here, aka the NWF. Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're running on diesel power and getting down with the clown as we take an in-depth look at the Ultimate Edition Diesel and Doink figures that came as part of the Mattel Creations WWE Ultimate Edition New Generation Arena crowdfunding project. 3 figures in total form part of the complete offering, providing you took advantage of the early bird offer to get the Macho Man Ultimate Edition figure. If you didn't, then 2 figures form part of the completed offering for you, and we'll be looking at those 2 today. Of all the figures that were initially offered, Diesel was always set to be the most produced. That doesn't mean this figure's worth overlooking though. Compared to previous versions of Diesel, it boasts 2 new interchangeable head scans and a brand new Ultimate Edition torso mold to set this Big Daddy cool apart from past iterations such as the Elite 16, the 2018 Hall of Fame Series 5, and the Network Spotlight Diesel figure. Granted, there are some obvious similarities to the aforementioned figures though. The waistcoat has been seen before on more than one occasion, as have the legs with tassels and the crotch piece with a cummerbund. These are staples of his attire though, and I've got no issues at all with their reuse here. The head scans both capture his likeness really well. I wasn't at all sure about the screaming scan at first, especially being someone who's not really into the expressive scans, but seeing it in person has really swung me in its favour. The printing technology looks fantastic on both, with the eyes looking particularly good. The one thing that in my opinion really sets his figure off is the Ultimate Edition torso. The added articulation that we've come to expect with an Ultimate not only enhances the posability and playability of Diesel, but it also reshapes the look of the physique and in the best possible way. The Elite singlet torsos often feel too slender and don't do justice to the size of taller wrestlers like Big Kev, Kane and The Undertaker. Let's take a look at the articulation. Both heads retain their ability to rotate as the hairpiece retains a degree of flexibility around the shoulders. Both have some movement forwards and back. The shoulders themselves have full 360-degree rotation, and the double joint at the elbow allows for a full bend. As expected, the movement is inhibited when wearing the long elbow pad on the right arm. Here's a comparison to illustrate the difference in the bend between the 2. Diesel has butterfly joints that move forwards and back. The torso moves forward this much, back this much, and as it's an Ultimate, also moves side to side this much. The waist has full 360-degree rotation. The legs move forward this much and separate this much. The double joint knees have full articulation, and the boots have slight side to side movement with a hinge featuring at the toe. In an era that was defined by colourful, gimmick-driven characters, there was no one more colourful than the evil clown Doink. Like Diesel, Doink has previously been immortalised in figure form by Mattel, showing up in Elite 34 and also the Flashback series. Unlike Diesel though, getting this Doink wasn't always on the cards. Being part of the stretch goals, he would only be made available once 7,000 backers had been achieved. It was actually touch and go right up until the last few days of the campaign. Thankfully, we sailed over and can now claim him as part of our collection. It looks like Mattel have taken a leaf out of the Jazzwares playbook and wrapped the arms in clear plastic to protect from potential fabric staining, a nice touch that definitely worked. Similar to the Elite 34, 3 interchangeable hairstyles are given to us here. Unlike that previous version though, we now have 3 different head scans to go along with them. One features a maniacal grin, one a mischievous expression, and one the stereotypical sad clown. All of which completely blew me away. The level of detail really is incredible. Let's take a look at the articulation. All 3 heads retain their ability to rotate fully on the peg. They struggle to move forward due to the chin, but move backwards well. The shoulders themselves have full 360-degree rotation, and the double joints in the arms allow for a full bend at the elbow. As with Diesel, Doink has butterfly joints that move forwards and back. The torso does move forward and back, but not massively, primarily due to being impeded by the lower torso. It also moves side to side this much. The waist has full 360-degree rotation, and the legs move forward this much. The double joint knees have full articulation, and the boots rotate at the calf full 360 degrees with a hinge featuring at the toe. Along with sets of interchangeable hands, Doink also comes with a mallet as an accessory. For me though, it's all about the jacket. The material just feels and looks quality. We're so often used to soft plastic or single layer cloth goods to replicate items like this, so to actually get something that's thick of cloth material with the level of intricacy to include scaled down buttons and patchwork patterning, it's just so pleasing. A brilliant job by the Mattel team. Bravo. I truly love both of these figures. They further reinforce my happiness at backing this project early on, and at the same time make me so excited about what will come next. Did you pick up the new generation arena? And if you did, what are your thoughts on these 2 figures? Let me know in the comments below. Another dude of attitude made an appearance earlier in the video. If you want to hear my thoughts on the Amazon exclusive HBK Ultimate figure, check out the video on screen now. Until next time, stay safe. See ya.